All right. Thank you to everybody who responded. I'm just going to close out the poll. So with that, we'll get going. So today's webinar is about how to enhance sales in your organization using Copilot, which is the generative AI feature or assistant launched by Microsoft, especially with regards to their Dynamics ERP application. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm joined with my colleague Hassan, and we'll be co-hosting today's webinar. Please keep in mind this is the first of the 3 series of webinars we have lined up. So we have 2 more after this. Today's topic is about sales. The next 2 are going to be about marketing as well as customer service, and how to use Copilot for those sort of business functions. So if you or your colleagues have any interest in that domain, please also keep an eye on that. That event has been published on our LinkedIn page. Just like you signed in for this one, you can do that. So with that, I will hand over to Hassan to take over. And I'll also be launching another poll. So Hassan, take it away.
Thank you very much, Usman, for the introduction, and thanks everybody and for joining us today's webinar session. So today's agenda about webinar session is that how in your organization you can enhance sales with co-pilots using the capabilities of Microsoft Dynamics 365. So before going to the technical presentation, first I would like to introduce who we are and who Innovate are. So basically, we all are representing Innovate. We are the gold certified partner of Microsoft. We are managing the Tier 1 cloud solution provider partnership, which is the highest criteria from Microsoft. We have been working in 10 plus locations, including Canada and North America. We have experience of 50 plus vertical industries that includes retail, manufacturing, aviation business, public sector, professional services, or any type of trading organization. So you name the industry and we have it. We have served 350 plus global customer across the globe with a very customer centric strategy, having an experience of 2 decades now, with a proven track record of successful delivery along with the value delivery. So our focus area is the Microsoft Dynamics business. Either it's Microsoft Dynamics ERP application or either it's Microsoft Dynamics CRM application, along with the entire Microsoft technology stack that includes Power Platform, Microsoft Azure, modern workplace as well. So, but today we will be focusing only with respect to the Dynamics 365 sales using the capability of the generative AI and the product name that is Microsoft, that is from Microsoft, and Microsoft is focusing and investing a lot into Microsoft Copilot. So in today's world, winning and keeping customers is becoming increasingly more competitive day by day, and the reason is that so in today's world, if you want that generative AI should help you in summarizing the email, in making the crux, or suggesting the next step of yours for the sales closure, or doing the predictive analysis or the proactive analysis about the customer relationship management. So the answer is yes. So in today's world, with the using the capability of generative AI, you can have these capabilities as part of your business processes. So why the managing change is becoming challenging? Because in so many organizations, either it's enterprise organization, either it's a small and medium organizations, the data is disconnected. So data is being maintained into silos. Maybe there is a separate system for the customer relationship. There is a silo system for the supply chain. There is a separate system for the production or the manufacturing, or there is a separate system for the financial application. So once the data is residing into heterogeneous environment, the end result is that it leads towards the slowness of your insights, slowness of the actionable insights, that after this step, what should be the next step. So it leads towards the slowness, or sometimes it leads towards the not actionable insights as well. So at the same time, it also compromising on the privacy and compliance of your organization. So to overcome this one, and when we talk about the traditional CRM, so basically when we talk about the traditional CRM solution or even the ERP solution, so that is not primarily designed for the rapid innovation. So when you need to go to the rapid innovation, so what you need, so in today's world, either it's any vertical industry, either you are working into retail business, into manufacturing business, into aviation business, or into the oil and gas business. So basically, you need an intelligent CRM solution that gives you the power of the next generative AIs. So when you have the next generative AI capabilities in your organization, you can adopt the continuous change that basically simplifies the sales processes, and ultimately it will improve the customer interaction as well, and the seamless customer experience as well. So this when we talk about the sales guys, so nowadays the shift in share is impacting everyone. So and what is the reason? The reason is that if you are a customer, you want that I want to communicate according to my personalized customer experience, and I want personalized communication. I want personalized channels to accommodate my specific needs. And if you are a seller, then what you want to, as a salesperson, you want to spend less time on any data entry into any CRM solution, rather than you want to spend more time on managing relationship with your customer, and suggestion that what should be my next action items or my next activities with respect to the customer relationship. And if you are a sales manager, and for example, you are managing multiple sales sector, multiple sales region, so your focus is in today's world is that I should have an accurate forecast, I should have an healthy sales pipeline, so that I can coach or I can train my salespeople accordingly. And if you want, if you are a sales operation leader and you are managing any cluster, you are managing any leader, so your main focus is that I want the automation in my sales processes, so that I can meet the challenges of my daily operations. So, according to recent studies, 82% of the customers want personalized communication, while 70% of the sales guy wants to spend more productive time over the sales engagement rather than any administrative stuff. And while 97% of the sales manager wants to retain their customer, while at the same time they want to coach their team using the technologically provided platforms. While 30% of the sales operation leaders want to automate their daily routine sales tasks in managing their respective sales team or respective sales region. So when we think about the from the perspective of the organization, that how they think, they think from the perspective of the customer. So basically what they need again personalized customer engagement. So for tier one customer, maybe you want some specialized customer engagement. For tier two, you need another specialized customer engagement. So you need system and you need technology, or you need generative AI capabilities along with the CRM solutions that should suggest you the personalized customer engagement with respect to every customer. And as a seller, you want to increase focus on productivity, while at the same time you want to forecast sales and provide confidence according to the needs of the automation of the business processes. So when we the solution is that, so like as we innovate and as Microsoft, what we do, we have the strong capabilities of Microsoft Dynamics 365 sales, but the cutting edge that now Microsoft is providing is with respect to the generative AI. So when we have the generative AI with the capabilities of Microsoft Dynamics 365 sales, so where you can close more deals with the capabilities of the next generation AI, while you can meet your customer real-time needs using the guidance from the system. And also, as sales team leader, you can guide your sales team to win more deals or more revenue with the respect of the data visualization that basically gives you the highlights about the predictive analysis, proactive analysis, or any type of sales relationship with your any prospect, opportunity, or any lead. So when we talk about Microsoft Dynamics 365 more, so basically here in this tool, what you can do, you can personalize your customer engagement with the understanding of your customer, with the taking the best action about your customer engagement, and also to improve your customer interaction. And also you can focus on the productivity with prioritizing your opportunities, prioritizing your sales funnels, your sales forecast, with the reduction of the daily, hectic or daily task that is laborious work most of the time, like data entry of any type of sales funnel or any type of opportunity, so that you can have the capabilities with respect to the stay in the flow of work. And also you can focus on the forecast sales and coaching with the help of the predict and forecast pipeline that basically scale with your best practices, so that you can identify more coaching opportunities for your sales staff. So now the age of AI is there, and AI's artificial intelligence is set to set the stage for the new era of innovation. So the product from Microsoft for the generative AI is the Copilot. So the Copilot is the product is the product that works seamlessly with any ERP solution, with any with the Microsoft Dynamics 365 CRM, with any type of Dynamics 365 service management or the marketing management. So basically it helps sellers to avoid from the tedious task like preparing for the meeting, caching on the pipeline, writing emails, servicing relevant information, so that your sales staff can focus more towards the closing the deal. And I will show you that how it helps out in an real-time demonstration for this particular use case in a while. So the beauty of Microsoft Copilot is that you can work in your choice of application, be it Microsoft Outlook, be it Microsoft CRM, be it Microsoft Teams, be it Microsoft SharePoint, be it OneDrive. So where the channel or the app of your choice, which you want to adopt. So Microsoft Copilot works accordingly. That basically escalates your sales from for every sellers anywhere of the anywhere of the applications. So now I am jumping to a scenario. So just to create the curiosity, there is a use case, and the use case for today's session is the Contoso Coffee. So Contoso Coffee is a big organization which is working across the globe, and David is the salesperson for Contoso Coffee. And while at the same time, David is a very busy sales guy, because across the world, he on daily basis or on monthly basis, he receives a lot of leads, a lot of inquiries, a lot of opportunities with some upcoming deadlines. So David wants his time to be very productive and to invest on the right customer, so that he can focus towards the sales closure, and he can achieve the targets of his monthly sales or yearly sales or semi-yearly sales targets. So in demo, I will show you that how Microsoft Copilot, along with the capabilities of Dynamics 365 Word Sales, will help him out in focusing on the more deal closures for generating the ultimate revenue. So now the scenario that I would be covering for the use case will be that there will be a long email from a prospect called Alex, who is a senior procurement guy in trade research. So basically, Microsoft Copilot will help David out that what is the summary for that particular email so that he can take an actionable insights. And then how to update Alex as an opportunity into native Microsoft CRM solution, and how to update trade research as an account or as an organization as an opportunity into native CRM solution. And then how Microsoft Copilot will help native CRM, Microsoft Dynamics 365 CRM solution to catch up on pipelines and to catch up on opportunity, and will give the analysis that how much David is focusing on this opportunity as compared to the other opportunities which are residing into the CRM solution for David. Then view LinkedIn updates that Dynamics sales and along with Copilot will help David out to see who knows whom, to get introduced from the LinkedIn profile, so that whoever in Contoso Coffee can be an influencer or can introduce David to Alex from within the organization. And then I will show you that how to reply that particular long email. So Copilot will be suggesting David to suggest the best reply for that particular email, and then update the opportunity status, and then set up a deal room. So set up deal room will be a very exciting feature that will show you the capabilities of the collaborative tool, because I mentioned you that for Copilot, it works across the organization. So in Microsoft Teams, David will be setting a deal room where he will be talking to his peers about the opportunity suggestions and about the deal suggestion. So he will be getting suggestion from the peers, and also in last he will be scheduling a call with Alex for the next action item, and then Microsoft Teams will be suggesting or the next action item, and he will be prepared for the next meeting with the Alex. And then how Microsoft Copilot will be analyzing the call with respect to the positive sentiments or with respect to the negative sentiments, or on the basis of the words that will be used in that particular call. And then in last but not least, the discount approval will be from the CRM solution. So now I am jumping to the real product where you will be seeing that how does it works with the native Outlook environment, Copilot, native Microsoft Dynamics CRM, OneDrive, and Microsoft Teams. So Usman, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So here, like this is, as you can see on the screen, this is my native Microsoft Outlook experience. And most of the guys who are in this webinar session, primarily, maybe they would be using Microsoft Outlook as their primary tool for the email communication or for any type of communication with the prospects, with your peers, or with respect to any customer or the partners. So here you can see Alex Becker has sent an email to David. So this is a long email. There is a long email, and in this email there are some background given by the Alex. There is some good news from Alex, and also there are some action items, or there are some inquiry, or there is proposal request that has been asked from Alex to David. So First of all, you will see this Microsoft Copilot icon. So as soon as I will click it, so here you can see that Copilot is asking me to save this email as an opportunity into Microsoft Dynamics CRM solution. So you can see Copilot is suggesting me the next step, that you should save this opportunity into CRM. So as soon as I will save it, so here you can see Microsoft Copilot automatically has assigned a title for that particular opportunity. So for this one, I am again saving it. And then on the basis of that one, Copilot is giving me the highlights of this email. So, like instead of spending too much time on the entire email chain or any type of threading email, so here it's showing me that what action item should I take? Either I should reply to this inquiry, either I should make a proposal as a reply to this email, or I should address a concern that has been highlighted from Alex. So, but for the sake of this example, I am interested more towards the summary of this particular email. So you can see Alex here, Copilot is summarizing the email that Alex Becker thanked David from Cotoso, and then Alex requested some additional information on a product catalog, on any type of product catalog, and then Alex invited David for a follow-up meeting or a call to discuss the improved budgetary situation, because Trace Research has some budgetary constraint which has been mentioned by Alex into the email. So basically, she wants to talk to David about the budgetary constraint and wants any type of support or help for any type of discounts. So here you can see this is the I'm clicking on this microdynamics while being on Outlook. So here I can see, so this is the contact that has been identified by the Copilot. So here you can see the beauty of Copilot is that due to the native generative AI capabilities. So in this in the third paragraph, there is a good news from Alex that one of the reasons for not getting back in the due time was that Alex now has been promoted as a senior procurement manager in the past 3 months. So her new title is the new procurement manager, and now she is also taking care for other regions and also the other global portfolio. So now Copilot is suggesting David to update the contact details, to update the contact detail for Alex. So here you can see this is an auto entry created by the created by the Copilot, that senior procurement manager. The previous title in CRM was procurement manager, but based on generative AI capabilities, so Copilot is suggesting senior procurement manager. So here just updating. So David is just updating and respecting the suggestions from the Copilot. And then now David is is getting help from Copilot that what should be the next step. So here Copilot is asking that either do you want to get help about getting any type of new information about latest news for the accounts or any type of show David's pipeline, or David wants to ask any type of specific questionnaire, or he wants to stay ahead to prepare for any type of sales appointment or any type of emails suggestion from the Copilot. But here David is just give me wants to have the track that give me an overview of my opportunities. So I'm just clicking over here, and here this is the opportunity that I am working on. So I will be selecting this one. So here you can see now Copilot is taking us to the next step. First, the email was landed on my Microsoft Outlook, and then it took me to the it took me to the summarization of the email, and after that it's taking me to Microsoft Dynamics 365 Sales Hub, which is a sales app into Microsoft Dynamics 365 to get more insights about my account or about my trade research, which is my opportunity into my CRM. So here again, Copilot, because trade research is a big organization, it's a public organization, and there will be a lot of articles that has been published on Google or any type of public data. So here I will show you that how LLM, basically that is large language model, will help David out to get any type of latest news any from any global platform. So it's using the public data, while it is also using my private data that is residing into my CRM to give the suggestions about this opportunity. So here, using the public data, I'm just selecting out that get latest news related to the account. So, like it's going to the Copilot, and any news that is even publishing into any newspaper, into any type of article, any type of blog. So it's giving me summary about all that particular global news. And then Copilot is also taking me to the LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Like you are all salespeople or you are all tech people, so you would be familiar with the LinkedIn Sales Navigator capabilities. So basically, LinkedIn Sales Navigator will be helping me out in identifying that who knows whom, and who it will help me out that who can introduce Alex more to David, who can be an influencer or who can be a decision maker for Alex. So here I can see that Johnson is the mutual connection between me and Alex. Means he is the mutual connection between David and Alex. So maybe Johnson can introduce David more to Alex for any type of deal closure. And then you can see over here, this is the summary. So upon the receiving of the email, now Copilot is making the summary for that particular opportunity. And the opportunity is that call to customer. So either the appointment needs to be done, or either the call needs to be done. So David is accepting the suggestions or the up next task items from Copilot that called customer. And this is the step two, because this is the step one was the email receiving. The step two was the getting any type of mutual connections through LinkedIn Sales Navigator. And then the third one was the getting latest news from the public data, that how trade researching is performing in terms of stock sharing, in terms of Nasdaq or whatever is the financial situation about the trade research, so that you can have the informed decision about that particular opportunity or the sales related to that particular account. So here you can see. So here now David will be replying to Alex, and basically he's not replying. He's not replying alone. So Microsoft Copilot is helping David out in making the draft email for Alex, so that that will basically address the concern of Alex, and also it will make an appointment and it will schedule a meeting with for the next action item. So here you can see again the options are same, like describe the email you want, reply to an inquiry, make a proposal, address a concern. So here just I'm clicking out the describe the email. Here I will see that draft a reply. So as soon as I will click it, so this draft has been prepared by Copilot for Alex, and the reply is that thank you for your kind words and for the update on your recent promotion. If you remember, I showed you that on the recent promotion how Copilot suggested to update the job title of Alex from the procurement manager to the senior procurement manager. So this is the native beauty. And this is the seamless and this is the collaborative environment that everything is working under an unifying fabric. And also it's also addressing the concern, and also David is asking for the next appointment. So here the adjustments. So now David is getting help from Copilot for adjusting that particular email draft. And as you can see on screen, that Copilot is suggesting that either you want a short reply, medium reply, or a long reply, and what should be the tone, and what should be the email draft tone. Either it's professional, either it's friendly, either it should be formal. So like because we are talking into sales, so the email should be very short and precise. So David has selected short, and because they are new to each other, so it cannot be a friendly or it cannot be a full formal. So David is suggesting the professional. So then update. and the draft language is English. Just to update you guys. So now Microsoft is working on 24 or 25 language that includes Spanish, Mexican, and also the French or maybe Arabic. So Microsoft is working continuously on the language pack to update this one. Where you can see this has been added as a reply into the Microsoft Outlook reply, and then after that one the email will be sent. So now the reply has been sent by the David to Alex based on the draft created by the Copilot. And here you will see now, if you remember, I showed in the flow diagram, I mentioned you that Microsoft Copilot will be helping out to update the sales funnel or sales pipeline as well. So here, the next step that is suggested by the Copilot is the update the status of that particular opportunity. And if I will click over here, then you can see forecast category. So here, forecast category currently, because Alex was not responding to David since for quite some time. But after that email, after the promotion announcement and after the further inquiry and asking for the more discount, so now David has the intelligence and Copilot is helping him out that now it's not only a pipeline or either it's not an qualified lead, rather than now it's a best case for the closure. So for this sake of example, I will be selecting on the best case. So if, for example, in future, Alex sends an order or they said that, okay, thank you very much. And we have selected Contoso Coffee as a potential vendor. So Copilot will be suggesting David that now the commitment is there or the opportunity has been won based on the flow that will be configured into Copilot and CRM. So just for this example, I am selecting this best case, and here I am updating it into the CRM solution. So here, then for further opportunity detail, like here, what now, according to the demo flow, now David wants to set up a D room to get opinion from the peers about that how should be like what should be the next step or what should be the discussion that needs to be done with Alex. So for that reason, so you can see over here, set up a D room. So here you can see now seamlessly Microsoft Teams is there as in communication medium. So you can see you're based on the, because this here you can see your AI powered D room is ready. Like Microsoft Teams AI powered D room is ready, and you can see for the peers of David. So here this is in summary. This is, you can see Copilot for sales opportunity summary. This opportunity was opened for trade research on 29th of August 2023. Is currently in the proposal stage. The expected close date is this one, and the budget is $79,500 US. So the summary is already there. So anybody, any peers of David who wants to assist David, they will be getting this information. And also, like based on previous communications, maybe some previous proposal was sent to trade research or any type of documentation was there. So for that one, you can see the capabilities of the native Microsoft environment that you can see from OneDrive, because this is the capabilities of Power Platform or the Microsoft flows. All the communication that was happened with Alex or with Trade Research as an organization. So all the documentation, all the marketing corrector, all the sales brochure, or any type of SLA document that was sent to Trey or individually to Alex. So that has been uploaded into the OneDrive as a backup, and also for further taking action about this opportunity. So here you can see presentations are there, proposals are there, key contacts are there, CRM related files are there. This is the modified date, and this is the modified by whom, and these are all the copy links. And either those documents can also be opened to the SharePoint as well. So after that, if peers want to see further information about this opportunity, so here you can see, like now David has got the suggestions from the peers. So here, just he just wrote it down that prepare for meeting. So you can see the beauty over here is that these are the preparing notes generated by the Copilot. Like you can see over here. Here are some points to consider for your upcoming meeting. Discuss new proposal, because Copilot is now suggesting, David, that in this meeting, you should discuss openly for the new proposal. And because the reason is that Trade Research has been a customer of Contoso for the past 3 years and is invested in small coffee machines which can support mobile and Wi-Fi based access. So like based on the public data, based on the private data into your CRM. So these are the points that according to Microsoft Copilot that should be discussed during the meeting. So here, relationship analytics. This is also the capabilities of the machine learning. So, like all the activities that are being happened into Copilot or into Outlook or into CRM. So based on that one, you can see the relationship analytics with respect to the trade research or with the true LX. There are few alarming things which are being propagated or which are being suggested from Copilot to David as a salesperson. And these are the KPIs. Like here, there is an alert that you have initiated 2 emails more compared to the similar opportunities. This is one indication, and then the another indication is that you have invested 2.6 hours lesser compared to the similar opportunities. It means 2.6 hours you are consuming less time as compared to the similar opportunities which you have in your sales pipeline or in your sales funnel. So it's an alarming that it may lead towards the dissatisfaction of your relationship with the customer. And another alarming here is that you can see customers are opening your emails 24% more compared to these similar opportunities. Like similar opportunities emails are being viewed 24% more than as compared to this opportunity. And then another indication is that you take 6 hours more to respond to emails compared to the similar opportunities. And you can guess that it means David or the Contoso Coffee is not taking this opportunity as in serious, because it's taking 6 hours more more to reply for these emails. So these are some indications. And then you can also is that here it's based on the activities. So it's suggesting you that your current relationship status is not excellent, or is either it's not up to the mark, rather than it's good and it's improving, because the curve is towards upward. And the next interaction should be on this date. The last instruction was done on this date, and then it's also giving you the comparison of your interaction with similar one deals. Like it's giving you that deal you won in the past, you did these communication or interaction as compared to this particular deal. It means in this deal you are sending a lot of emails. You can see 15 emails has been sent, and while in past you were sending 13, but you are playing more on emails, but you are doing less meeting. So it means your relationship is not good. Either it's good, but it's not up to the mark, or not, because you are spending more time over the emails rather than having physical meeting or virtual meeting or direct interaction with the face-to-face meeting with the customer. So it's giving you the comparison, but you are spending a lot of time on this opportunity for having more calls as compared to the last opportunities. So Also, you can see how do the hours spent compare time. So it's giving you, 6.6 hours for similar one days in the past, while for this one, this 3.9 hours. And then spend hour analysis. And then you need to work on your emails. So it's giving you this comparison. And then also similar one deal. So in past, you are win the deal that you won, you did these activities. Mean you did 285 activities, you spent this much time, and this was the response time, and this is the response rate. And then these are the relationship activities, with respect to the phone call received, inbound calls, outbound calls, meeting received, meeting sends, email received, email sent. So it's giving you the this one. And then after that one, so basically now David can schedule a call with Alex for having the for the interaction. So here you can see all the discussion will be done, and once the recording, so the native feature of Microsoft Teams for recording the call, so the call will be definitely recorded and all the communication will be done. So after that, so once the call will be hanged up, or once the call will be end up, so here you can see the most beautiful feature of Copilot, and that is the killing feature, to be honest with you guys, that Microsoft Teams will be summarizing the entire communication between David and Alex, and it will also give you the sentiment analysis as well. So it will generate the full summary. So it's generating the detailed transcripts of the communication, and the transcripts can be, you can see over here mentions. Just let me give you the example that, these were the key. Here you can see brands mentioned. So here in their communication, Microsoft Windows was concerned. Maybe Alex told David that the coffee machines that they are looking for, it should be enabled with Microsoft Windows, or it should be enabled with any type of IoT or iOS, or it should also support the other operating system as well. So like Copilot has filtered those keywords with respect to the brand names. Like it has also categorized the categories as well. Like this is an brand mentioned and track keywords mentioned. So here you can see that prosware budget, because if you remember in the email, Alex mentioned that they have the budgetary constraint, and she is looking for very aggressive discounts from Contoso Coffee. So, if you remember, so now budget. Maybe she has again repeated this into the call. So the budget is there. Then proposal. So she's looking for the new proposal, discounted proposal. So the proposal keyword is there. Features, discounts. You can see the discount is there, and also the machine should be sustainable. So all that the important keywords have been tracked. Again, just to keep you remember that Microsoft is investing a lot into multiple languages, including Mexican, including Spanish, in French, Arabic, or any type of Mexican language. And then action items. So here you can see based on the discussion. So now Microsoft Teams, along with the capabilities of Copilot, is suggesting David that what should be the action item based on the conversation being done between them. So the first action item that has been suggested as a task suggestion. Like action item for David is that I will email you notes from the call. So first action item is that David will be sending out the notes, or in terms of the meeting minutes to Alex. So the first action item is that David is going to send the notes, and the next action item that has been created, you can see over here, is that I will set up a call to follow up about the discount and expedited delivery. Like David has committed discount approval from the management or from the respective manager, and then what should be the expected delivery time of the coffee machines. So these are the action items that has been so suggested by the Copilot. And also you can see these are the subject and all this set date, so they can create. And these all the, like here you can see that Copilot will be mentioning red. It means based on the keywords. So Copilot is analyzing that there were some negatives, like communication being done. Gray means neutral, or the green mean is the positive. Here you can see this is the complete conversation, and it's giving you the sentiment analysis based on the deduction of the keywords or based on the voice deduction. So after that one, so like there are two actions. So the most important action item is the discount approval. So now I will show you that how Microsoft Copilot is jumping to CRM as a next action item, and David is getting approval for the discount. Here you can see this is the complete highlights. So that's a volume discount. So this is the complete transcript. Here you can see this. If you guys are familiar with Microsoft Dynamics CRM, so like it's a native screen where the discount percentage is 10. So now David is getting approval for the 10% discount from the respective manager. So just he's entering the percentage over here. So as soon as he is entering percentage, so the approval from your sales manager is required for a discount. Like David needs to get a discount approval from the respective line manager. Would you like to send the request for approval? And the answer is yes. So now this is a native Teams with the capabilities of Microsoft Power Automate or Power App. So maybe you guys are using it in your organizations as well. So like the discount approval request has been assigned to the David's manager, and then David's manager will be going on to the Microsoft Teams for the approval. So here you can see discount approval for 5 cafe A100 automatic. So this is the detail you can see over here. This is the topic, this is the account, and this is the estimated closure time. This is the amount. This is the discounted amount that they are looking for. This is the total amount. So like this is the status. So after that one, definitely the approval will be done from the David manager, and the answer will be yes. So this is the discount approval. So if you remember, if you guys remember, so this is the sales cycle that I just explained you, and the last step was the discount approval. This one. So just to summarize the session, I think we are approaching towards time. So here, this is the summary. When we talk about the Microsoft Dynamics 365 sales app with respect to the Copilot activities, that was the objective of our session. So here, basically, Microsoft Copilot for sales gives seller a more productive way to work. It helps in summarizing the task, and for the predictive analysis, for the proactive analysis, and also for eliminating a lot of hectic tasks or the tedious tasks as an operational activity. So basically, if you are among one of the Microsoft sellers for Copilot for sales, so according to some recent surveys, which says that 83% will make them more productive if you are capitalizing the consumption of Microsoft Dynamics 365 sales along with the capabilities of the Copilot, because it's a unifying fabric. The beauty that I showed you in today's session is that Outlook, Microsoft Teams, Copilot, OneDrive, and also Dynamics 365 sales, these all are working as a collaborative environment for eliminating the tedious task, for making the productivity more greater than the actual tedious task execution. And if you see, 79% of the sellers indicated that the amount of work has been reduced from the admin tasks. 78% of the sellers says that it helps them in making the flow of work more effective. 73% of the sellers indicated that it's making their task more easy. And with respect to the faster task completion, like 52% of the salespeople say that it decreases the number of clicks that they used to happen into any CRM solution like Salesforce or Microsoft Dynamics CRM solution, because all the processes has been defined in an automated way, and Copilot is making them the flow that what should be the next task and what should be the next action item. While 36% of the people have given the response that it decreases the number of clicks along with the creation and the sending of the new emails with the professional way, with the respect of the more precise answer, which ultimately reduce the task from them. So this is the session summary, and in last but not least, I would before we jump to any type of question and answer session, and you can write the questions over there. So these are our upcoming webinars. The next session is, I think, next Friday. That would be with respect to the marketing and customer insights with Copilot's capability, and after that, we on 19th of July we will be having another session for Copilot shaping service with respect to the customer service management. That how you can improve your customer services using the capabilities of Dynamics 365 Copilot and also the service management. So that's all from my side. So any question that you might have, you can write over chat, and me, Usman, and Mr. Muhammad would love to answer those questions.
All right, thank you very much, Hassan, for that presentation and demo. Hopefully everybody found that interesting and insightful with regards to the capability of this Copilot feature in Dynamics. Pretty cool. So we'll give a few moments. We did get one question during the session, which we responded to. So if anyone out there has any more questions, we'll give you a few moments to drop them on the chat, and we'll take those up.
So even if there is no question, so what we would love, you can you have the email address of Usman, so you can send the questions or any type of feedback or any type of inquiry to Usman or the Innovate website address. So and we will love to answer those questions as well.
Yeah, I mean, you can reach out to us in a number of different ways, either on LinkedIn, through our website. I'm also going to run one last little poll. So please feel free. This is to get some feedback about the webinar today. So we'd love to have you respond so that can help us keep track of how our webinar was received. So gonna keep an eye out on the chat. Looks like there aren't any questions coming in. So if folks, you don't have any more questions, please feel free to drop out. This will be wrapping this session up at the top of the hour. So you do have 5 minutes left, but yeah, wish everybody a nice rest of the week. And for those of you in North America, wish you a nice long weekend. Especially in Canada, we have a long weekend coming up. Okay, so Ahmed is asking, does Copilot convert the insights to qualitative data for better interpretation? I mean, I can take a stab at
yes,
that, but Hassan, do you want?
Yes, Amit, it's a great question, and it's a very question, logical question that most of our prospects and existing customers ask, and the answer is yes, because it helps and it helps you in converting insights to the qualitative data, provided the logic has been precisely defined into the Copilot engine. So basically, what it will be suggesting you, it will be analyzing the insights data provide into any database, and the platform is very much independent. And then ultimately it will be helping you out to convert that quantitative data into the qualitative analysis, or the data, like let's say it could be a feedback, or it could be the any type of survey. So for better interpretation, that is the ultimate objective of Copilot, that it helps you identifying multiple, OLTP data into the analysis data, that is the qualitative data for decision making. And if
Yeah, so that alert,
yes,
that alerts that Hassan showed, some of those were kind of reflective of this, of how certain qualitative data was then used as actionable kind of insight with quantitative aspect to it as well. So depending on how long somebody was taking to respond to their emails, or what was the typical open rate, or what the other opportunities were like compared to this one. So there were aspects of how certain qualitative data was then being quantified and presented as an actionable insight in Copilot.
yeah, and in addition to that, Amit, if you want innovate, to have some discovery session with you, so that we can more precisely suggest you that what is the current nature of the data that you want to convert to the qualitative data, and how Microsoft Copilot will be helping. So we can have a discovery session with you, and we can understand the exact requirements that you are looking for, so that we can give you a very, very trusted advice.
All right, so we have 1 minute left. Okay, so with that, we'll end the session now. Thank you, everybody, once again. Have a great rest of the week. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.